Are you shitting me? Yeah, there we go. Upload. It's me. Wow.
Okay, recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions.
Yay. This is no good. Fuck it, let's just put 10 laps in and then just go 10 laps, no. Let's do 10 kilos.
Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Woo!
Starting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Oh.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's up, man?
Wet.
Yeah, man. It's dry in the race, or?
Yes,
Let's check.
it
Or
is
is
dry.
it? That's the question. Is it? I'm gonna go for a dry setup. Contrast. We'll see. We'll see. Fucking hell, Stretch missed his race, man. He fell asleep and his alarm didn't wake him up or whatever. That's not ideal.
Stretch. Come on.
It is what it is. Hopefully, that Bido guy can do something. I haven't seen him race. I think it's the first time I've seen him drive for us. So hopefully, he gets like it's close to a 10th or something. I'll be happy with that.
I've seen Bidu race before, but that was before his his break.
With conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
Have you set it up yet? Yeah.
I have, but
Bro, this Coop guy, man, I can't with him, man. I don't understand what he's doing in this tier, man. Should be in bronze.
who?
This Coop guy, reserve, man. Stay out of his way because he's crazy.
I think any reserve can race, right? So
Yeah, I think so.
that's
Yeah,
the problem.
I think, or I don't know though. I think they actually do have like some limits. Some can only reserve for silver, some can only reserve for bronze. It's just that they never seen them race. That's why they don't know where to put them. So now he's allowed to go for gold because he doesn't know the place of them. You know what I mean? Is the full quali gonna be wet? Is it gonna be wet in Q3 as well?
Yeah, it's a full wet quali.
Maybe I should have gone for like a wet setup just because it might actually be wet in the rain.
No,
The race, because
in the
it's
race is fine because it's even though the weather thing is glitched, the four on the top is the correct one.
That's
So
what it's
and it's
gonna be,
full,
yeah.
it's full sunny.
Okay.
So unfortunately, we have a full wet quali.
I don't mind it too much, to be honest. Honestly, I know I wouldn't have pulled otherwise. So, but to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna even have a chance in the wet. I might have had a bigger chance in the dry, to be honest.
Lucas
Ooh,
is
someone retired. That's in the pits.
Woot is retired. Lucas is well in another planet with his time.
Yeah, that's crazy. How far ahead is he of the rest?
7. Well, Wooter, who retired in P2, is 7/10 behind him.
Wow.
So I'm a full second.
What are you in the pits now? Oof.
I'm in the pit, yeah.
What did he have as a first sector?
It's
I might
26-0.
Damn, I'm already 3/10 off, and I'll be even more now because
I've done a 26-3, 9-4.
yeah, that's what I've done now as well. To be fair, you just need to get through here. So
Yeah, I
need to put it.
a mid 45 should get you through, honestly. So far, everyone that has retired have done it for 45.
I don't actually race France that often, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Although I did have a racer last week, but until then I haven't raced in a while.
Oh, okay, there you go. So P2 to P4 have all retired. Geordie's only done a 45.7.
Hold on one sec, I need to turn your volume up because I think I have too loud in-game volume. I'm gonna go for actually seconds, wow.
You could just retire, honestly. Like, genuinely. I don't think anyone's going to...
I need to get under Lucas's head, man, into his head, you know. Mind games.
In before Lucas is actually running a hybrid setup. So he's...
Is he?
I don't know. To do a... Well, to
Nah,
be
he's just
7
very
tenths
quick.
quicker. Yeah.
No, oh my god.
Did you... Well,
I am starting last in this one.
no!
The worst track of them all, man.
You did not.
No!
Where did you know?
I don't know, man.
Well, I'll tell you now. Because you retired and you set that 45.3, you're gonna start P15 at the moment.
That's even worse, to be honest. I'd rather start right at the back, man.
Yeah, you don't want to know who's
Fuck.
behind you. You don't want to know who's behind you either.
Yeah, I see, man. Bro, if he touches my car, man, we're gonna have a problem in general chat later on, man. I swear. I don't give a shit, man. But what have I done? No, to be honest, I have myself to blame, man.
Where did you drop it? On the...
Bro, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what to do now. Fucking hell, I hate this. This track is literally the worst track to start from the back as well, apart from like Monaco and...
No,
yeah,
Monza
Baku.
is the worst to start from the back. If you have
No, but I
19
can
competent
drive easily on
drivers,
Monza. Yeah, but this
then
whole
you're
grid
in
is
a
not
DR.
competent.
Yeah, no, this half the grid is competent.
But that's the thing, I'm starting with the half that's not competent, so they're just gonna take me out, man.
well, actually, Marquis.
That's championship gone, I think, unless I win this somehow, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless they start taking each other out.
You need to have a zero shithousery race somehow,
Yeah.
some way.
But
Just
it's
get a podium.
impossible around here, man. People just send it on the inside out of, like, on each other here. You know what my tactic is gonna be, honestly. Since I'm starting here, I might as well start on mediums. Pray for like a lap 3 safety car, just box for hearts and go to the end, honestly. That's
You
my
won't.
only...
That's the one thing you probably won't be able to do around here. All the other tracks you would.
It's possible, it's possible.
You'd be on like... Your tires would be dead.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen people take their tires like, the medium tires like 18 laps or whatever. So the hards should be able to go like 24-ish. But that's good, that would be like a stretch. I'd probably not win it because the guy who's boxing would still probably catch up on fresh tires, but you know, I mean 14 somehow because someone else binned it as well. And a third guy binned it now as well. Oh god.
Who did it?
Cameron Barber and Alan. How do you pronounce his name?
Alan.
Alan, yeah. Oh, so stupid. To be honest, I don't think I had the pace to get pro anyway, so I just want to do something.
No, with that freak of a nature doing that lap, I don't think so.
As I always say, if anyone could do it, it's me. I always say that, although I know deep down I can't do it. You gotta have that thinking.
Yeah, no.
You have to.
You gotta literally do a perfect lap.
We might as well watch Bido race then. I don't know, the race might be over for them already. Man, I'm starting 14th, you know. It's
Yeah.
not too bad.
No.
Because people crashed out and stuff.
A small dub. Small dub.
Small, we take what you can get, to be honest.
This is where I cheat and get everyone a 5-place grid penalty. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
just give one to everyone. So I'll be first. Just give the 13 drivers in front of me.
That means only 3 people will be retiring
True.
from Q2.
You might as well just sit in the pits and just wait for more people to bin it, to be honest. Ooh, it's a safety. No, there's not a safety car though.
Okay, recommend taking wet tyres in the current
Torpedo's doing
conditions.
alright.
I am not taking the fresh set. More streaming. Oh shit.
Take it easy to start with, the track's very wet.
That was close.
When in doubt,
Oh, I see.
just hit the brakes.
For one, obviously safety car in the R race. That's nice to see. Oh, it's a vehicle first.
Whew. It's a workout right here. Horrible.
Good luck, that.
With 6 laps of fuel, casually. Come on, ERS. Hurry up.
This is crazy, man. Bro, he must have a wet setup now. Don't you think?
He's got a. He must have a hybrid. He can't have a full wet. He must have a hybrid. If he's got a full wet setup, then he's genuinely not. Well, he's sort of fucked himself.
Yeah, and maybe thought it was gonna be a full wet race as well. I don't know. He's gonna get eaten alive on the straights.
Yep. Unless he just uses his ERS on the back straight. That's all.
No, but even then, I think he's gonna like. If he's on a wet setup, then he's probably like on over 25 wings or something.
What rings are you running?
I think I'm on 16-12 or something like that.
14-12 here.
Ooh.
As you can see. No rear stability. Thank God that's just a rear wing.
Damage to the rear wing. Recommends you box for repairs. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Understood. Stopping this lap. With conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
Did you crash?
No, I retired in pits.
Oh, okay, good.
What's happening to Jordi? Oh, there he is. Oh, Chazza, you keep invalidating. Seriously? Come on, man.
Yeah, Chasola one run only.
Lucas, stop it!
It's gonna be very interesting to see how it will how it will look like in the race. Quali could look anything.
I
Percy will
genuinely...
get pulled, but after that, I can't tell who's gonna be like third, second, fourth, and stuff. So it could be a big mix.
Well, if I get through, I've got 2 fresh sets of wets.
Go on, Chasa.
Come on, Chazza.
What's my teammate to do as well? Guys up by half a second. That should be enough at the moment. Oh, it's really not really. Needs to find more.
Oh, this is epic. Nice. So that's one person.
Now you're through, mate. You're through.
Glock's getting quicker.
I'd love for Richard to get knocked out. No,
No,
Well, I don't want him close to me on track though, so yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
his racing is questionable.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
Chaz has spun!
no, Chaz is out.
Unlucky, man.
Glock might be out. He's no risk. The rain master.
Well, it depends on if Sweet MJP finds 3/10.
Yeah, but switch MVP was up on his time by 2/10 through the first sector, it said. So we'll see now.
Oh,
Ooh, it's gonna be close.
it's Isa. Kush is on the.
Oh my god, please. I don't even know what I want, to be honest. I don't even know if I want to get close to me, honestly. I'd
Oh,
rather have Issa's.
that would
I'd
feel
rather,
right.
honestly, I'd rather have Issa starting like P5 and just creating a chaos up front, you know, taking leaders out and stuff, rather than having next to me.
No, he's fucked it.
Ooh. No, I don't mind, to be honest. I can't have Issa
Oh,
close to
come
me.
on, Nosy. Are you quick enough to do it? Come on.
I think Alex could do it. He needs to find like a second on his left. It's gonna be
Anything's
too much, I
possible.
think. I think it's gonna be too much. You just never know.
Come on, Nosy. You've got this.
Ah, it's too much. Has to be too much. Surprise me for sure, but never know. You never know, actually. It could be. Oh, a bit too aggressive on this, I think.
That traction, though.
Yeah, it barely improved.
That traction. Holy.
Good effort, good effort.
I've got 2 fresh sets of wet, so let's see what I can do.
I'll be back in a moment, man.
No worries.
Okay, recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions.
I've got. Okay.
You've only got 1 set of fresh wet tyres remaining. track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Okay.
What do you do it on? Inters
Green.
or
No, wets.
wets? Okay.
Sorry?
No, I
Yeah,
just
wets,
wanted
yeah.
to. Cause I saw
The track is
Jordy
just
go.
drying up.
Yeah, I saw Jordy go on to Inters at the beginning.
No, he never did. He never did. Or did he go out on them?
Yeah.
He done a 44.8. Yeah, Jordy and Lucas at the front always get spicy. Could expect some contact, maybe, hopefully. They just check each other out, so I have a chance.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
Fuck's sake.
McFad, you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Ooh, Boxer is up a lot as well, but it's not enough. Bro, Lucas Percy is absolutely crazy. The fact that he's out qualifying, it's not nobody's he's out qualifying as well. He's out qualifying Wouter and Isa by 0.6 of a second. That's fucking What's Boxer gonna do then? He was up by a bit.
He's gonna get a slipstream from the Williams, so
No, it's not enough. I don't think that's gonna do too much. I don't think it's gonna be enough for pole, but
it won't be for pole, but
it was enough for fifth, I think. I'll take
44.6, third.
Oh shit.
So him and Kush are next to each other.
Oh. No, and Percy's also a bit crazy sometimes, you know, they are crazy. Wouter could also get his over. All of them are crazy, man. It just takes like one. Turn one is difficult as well, man, so someone will definitely get spun in the first turn.
I just hope I don't get rear-ended. That is the only thing.
That's what happened to me literally this Thursday. I was up to like second, I think. I started third or fourth. Someone just rear-ended me into turn one, and it was dead from there. I had to overtake everyone. It's so hard to overtake when it's a DRS train as well. Like literally, you have to burn out, like you have to burn through all your ERS to just get past one driver.
Yeah.
So I really need a messy start where I just stay out of trouble, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. I've got nothing. In one way, I really like these races because I feel like I've got nothing to lose, to be honest. Like I'm in 15th, can't get any worse, or 14th or whatever.
I know the feeling, but I've done it worse. I've done it when I'm in the race, 2 laps in, I'm P2 to P last.
Watch it rain. Just watch it rain.
It won't rain. It won't rain.
You sure? You're
100%?
100%?
I'm sure.
Okay, it's cloudy though.
It's not rain.
Yeah.
That's the most
It's not
important thing. And fuel burns here, if I remember.
Does it, yeah?
I think. Let me just check what Bunty says.
I'm gonna gamble quite a lot on safety car though. I'm actually gonna gamble quite a lot on a safety car because I can't win the race without a safety car, and I'm only here for wins, you know. No point for third or second, or there are points for it, but there's no point in it. Oh shit! I need to fix the fucking tire thing as well. Surely there has to be a safety car. There has to be one. Yes, I'm alone on meds, I think. I'm quite alone on meds. Oh shit, Percy starts on mediums. Siege chappers. It's looking good. It's not too many guys in mediums. If I get fucked now though, gonna hear. I'm gonna have to fucking carry over your name to me, Mr. H, yeah. The thing is, I've got some very sensible guys in front of me. I've got Chaz and I've got Alex or Nolisi. Two
Yeah.
of the most sensible drivers in the league, so surely nothing can go wrong, but at the same time I don't want to challenge this.
Who's directly behind you though?
Elhan is next to me, Coop is right behind me, he probably doesn't know his braking point. But
Yeah, Elhan may...
Elhan, he's quite clean,
yeah.
usually.
It's like how far down is co-op?
Yeah, he's right behind me, man. I just pray he doesn't get a good start and I get a shit one because next to is 700.
You get a good start and just dart to the right. You are not taking me out.
I'm literally ready to just go off track and lift and try to not get a crack. Just to be safe, rather safe than sorry. I don't need to jump positions at this time. Just let me have a wing, man. Literally, last race I got killed. I had no wing, nothing for the whole race. Oh.
Oh, nosy.
Oh, you're right in front of him, okay. Nice. Hey,
Yeah.
sweet MGP, what do you know about him? Is he clean or not? I'm not really
Um,
much about the game.
I think he's okay. I'm not too sure.
Alright, best of luck, man.
Yeah, you too.
I'm actually on the outside, careful. Oh,
I was wondering, who is that madman?
that's me.
Up,
That's
Siege is gone. Go down my inside.
gonna go on the inside.
Gone.
You have a big gap behind you anyway, so it's fine. Chatters, he doesn't like me because I'm put in another league and start from last to first. He thinks I'm arrogant. So I need to get him because I'm gonna defend quite hard.
I'll try and keep these guys out of our DRS.
Bro! Nah man, he's not fine, man.
You got him. You got him. I think he let you have that because he slowed down.
Maybe felt, yeah, but he had to make so many like defensive maneuvers on me. We just lost time to do that. I lost quite a lot of time though.
Okay, Percy doing that fastest lap. Bro was cooking in quali.
No, but like he's on net now as well, so he's trying to run away from that.
I'll take that warning just to make that move.
Clock doesn't like me either, man. I've got a lot of enemies in this league, man. I need to start to become more friendly, man. Then people actually might let me go. And then I've got this ahead, man. It's like it just got harder and harder, you know. I started off with Chazza and Alex, and now it's like Isa and Glock and stuff.
I didn't even realise Chappers was on mediums.
Was he? But he's not the quickest, I think. He's also on second stage.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Bro, he's leaving no space, man. He's a cunt. He was born a cunt. He's fucking. Oh my god, man. It's
Just
I always get to raise the cunts, man.
Just relax, relax. Remember, it's still a
Bro,
long
I'm tired of
race.
the guy, man.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get
He's
back
shit.
up to racing.
When you watch this report, you're fucking shit, man.
I'm surprised it was him.
I'm not surprised it was him at all. Because I know how shit he is, man.
I've raced him before, that's why.
God, man. Fucking cunt. But what is Wesley doing, man? He's lagging all over the place. I think he wanted to get me through, but he just got a warning because of doing it, man.
Whew.
I think they want to safety car race. There's a new car. And some was fun.
Green flag.
I should be up there now again, but I'm not because I got Is that nice?
There's a new strategy
Oh my
available.
god. Oh my god. It's a safety car. Oh my god.
That's a big dub for you.
That's a life. That's a race changer, mate.
What's your mediums on right now?
35 front. You won't take them to the end, that's impossible.
Understood. Copy that.
My hards are on 25%. My worst.
Or on 25.
Yep. My rears are on 21. Kush has pit. That guy who spun in the first yellow flag was Wooter.
Was it?
Yeah, because he dropped down. No.
Did Percy stay out?
Percy
Oh,
and Geordie.
Percy, what have you done?
No, Percy
What
and
has
Geordie both stayed
Listen
out.
to me, man. This means that if I just stay out of trouble now, I outscore them both. Almost 100%. Unless I get held up for miles, but
Or get taken out again.
or get taken out. But what is Percy doing, man? I don't understand what Percy thinking here. Bro's pit window is in like a couple of laps anyways. Literally the pit window is like lap 13 to 12 or something. Might as well
Maybe
box
he's cooking up a different, you know,
now. I don't know what he's thinking.
you never know.
Like the only thing is he must be gambling on another safety car, that's all.
Another safety car, and that helps us out on hards.
All I have to say is now, I need to check quickly.
I stayed
all
out.
I have to do right now, honestly, all I have to do is to beat Chappers. If there is no more safety car in this one, the only one in contention for the win I have in front of me is Chappers to go to the end. Wow. This changes everything if there's no more safety car. I just need to stay out of trouble, and I just need to pray for no safety car. Is anyone gonna change their mind? Then people are changing their mind. Who is? A Red Bull.
Nosy, probably, because it can't be the Red Bull in front of me. That's Sam Green.
Well, that's good logic.
So yeah.
Yeah, the meds can't make it to the end from here either. Even if they do, they're gonna be completely fucked the meds. I don't know if the hearts can. Do you reckon the hearts can make it to the end? Surely they should be able to.
Well, let's just say 5.5 laps. My fronts were 25%. My rears were 22%.
And that was after 8 laps, or after 7 laps, let's say.
5.5 laps.
Okay, what did you say, 22?
22 for rears. And 25 for fronts.
Oh my god. No, I have to look again, this is my only option.
You're gonna be on like at least 70%.
I don't mind that.
Maybe 80.
You know the pit stop is like so long around here. I think it's
yes,
out of the mall.
it's like a full lap. It feels like
this
a
one and Imola. Those two, they are like over 30 seconds. I reckon. I'm just praying for no more safety car. But that's a weird place to get a safety car, you know.
What did he do? Just drop it on the start finish strip?
Yeah, it looked like it. That's gonna look so
Or
great.
did he, on purpose take himself out? Because what I saw at what point, and it was just after the start finish line. So did he pit?
I don't know what he did. I just saw his car
If he pit and then booted it out of the pits, then fair enough, because he would have hit the wall on the right or the left.
Routers fucked someone up as well, I think. How have you lost so much time?
Who?
How did traffic for the 5
Oh, I've got a weapon in the straight line.
So I need to take it more careful. I'm not brave enough to go for moves now because I know that I could have a win here, or I could be looking at a win.
Just,
if I don't.
just do smart moves.
Yeah, that's the thing, but it's hard when it's just the other train. It's impossible to do smart moves. Everyone sees them coming, you know. Let's see. This is not too bad.
Green flag.
Oh, sorry, Sam. Kush, that is such a stupid place.
Yeah, careful with him, man. Careful. He's on mediums as well. He's gonna be desperate, so just leave it.
Just piss off, Kush.
So don't even fight him. I've learned my lesson from that. Just fucking stay away from the back.
Online.
He's lagging all over the place as well. Oh.
Oh no, you fuck, Liam!
Did he fuck you?
FD for a new strategy option. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Fucking hell.
Well, I'm pitting.
Yeah, everyone is fuck's sake, man! What a stupid DNF as well, man.
Okay, copy that.
Not a lot of people, well, both Kush and Sam Green didn't pit. Wow. Geordie, Box, yeah, everyone.
I'm in P5, but I'm on hards. Did someone else say, oh, just switch
Yeah,
and
two
go,
of them.
you're kidding. Oh no. I'll screw them. Because Percy's gonna be on fresh hards.
Okay, stay clear of the white line
That's
on the
down on
exit.
the
Or
way
receive a
over.
penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Unless the outfit creates some chaos.
Unless there's another safety car.
And even then, I'm still... This safety car screwed me over completely.
Do you
I
not
could
have
won
a...
if it wasn't for the safety car.
You'll have two fresh mediums though.
Yeah, but it's not worth it going at the back of to fucking P13 to be behind some
Well, if
stupid
there's another
shit.
safety car, I think so. Depending
No,
on
it's not
how
worth
late.
it, man. It's not worth it. Because they're gonna hold you up and everything. I'm gonna stay out now no matter what happens, honestly.
Fair.
Even if I'm on old tires, I can't be asked, man. I think this definitely secures my tires going to the end of the race.
So many people in AI, like,
Oh, this safety car fucked me over, man. Oh, come on. Literally everyone in front of me had to box. I had a free pit stop on everyone. That's crazy. And then
all what if it's me in that situation, I'll just head down and just send it. Just literally just send it.
please get this.
Sometimes when you're in that anger and you send it, sometimes it actually just something clicks. For me, that is.
Yeah,
So
no, I know what you mean, but it's gotta be against the right driver. Because some of these drivers, they don't give a shit. Okay, Glock is getting reported big time. He knew exactly what he was doing for all I know.
did he just run you out wide?
No, I had no space, man. I literally had the inside. If
Oh,
anything, I was in
okay.
front of him. And he just cut me off. I had no track to go for, so he just spun me.
Okay. Fair.
You know that sweeping right
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the final sector.
Yeah, I thought you were on the outside. That's why I said, did he run you out wide? Safety car's gonna be in this lap.
Yep.
To be fair though, I can't complain too much because the first safety car kind of brought me in a bit.
So just to let you know, I am behind Glock and Geordie and Percy right now.
That's
Okay,
pretty
let's
good.
get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember
And
the zero
behind me
mistake
is
means
Marky
time
and
fine.
Chazza.
Safety car in this lap.
Everyone behind me are gonna be on like 50% pressure. Not ideal, but I could box again and I'll be at the back. Wait, why is it yellow flags again? What's going on?
I think it's just how slow we're going. Some people might have been going really slow.
Somehow Isa is in the front.
Yeah, because he didn't pit.
Yeah.
He's on that. He's on that medium. That on that first safety car.
Green flag, we're racing again. Let's go.
First a bit through that easy.
Thank you for the room, my friend. Thank you, Mercedes. Glock's just spun it on his own. Alan is holding up Percy.
Yeah, but he's on the other side there. Let's take this. Oh, some green is on hard.
Yeah, he's on hards.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, clear.
Oh, Alan, you just turned in on me, man.
Spin.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I managed to get Jordy's DRS.
Oh,
Ooh!
look at Jordan Percy, they're crazy.
Ooh!
Oh man, they are fighting like crazy, these two.
Yep, Sam Green's like,
They-
what am I
Bro, they're
doing?
getting, bro, look at that. They are crazy, man. I'm watching this as well. Bro, this is more exciting than my own race, man. Those two are crazy. That's like Verstappen and Hamilton-esque, man, those two. I love it. I'm just like, I don't even know I'm in the battle.
They're both flashing, just to let you know.
Oh, perfect. Oh, Percy spawned into someone. Boxer went for mediums.
Green flag.
Is he taking them to the end?
I don't know.
Be able to. Gonna be tough if you take them to the end. Well, those two are crazy bosses on Percy. But I love it. Like that battle. It's crazy.
What I will say is Percy did run wide into the final corner. I think when he came back, the curb just unsettled him. Come on, Geordie. Slipstream me to a decent result. Oh, Marky.
What are your tires on, by the way?
I'll tell you on the main straight.
Yeah.
My worst is 31. That's my fronts.
After how many laps is that? It's like 8 laps or something.
Possibly 5 or 6 laps, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 5. But Geordie, please, I need you. If Geordie passes you, I won't fight you.
I think I'll be able to stick with him by then because I think our card.
DRS.
Yeah.
Marquis is sticking with me, and he's got lower wings, higher wings than me.
Oh no, Shepard, what have you done now?
Please, be no safety car.
Yeah, I wouldn't want one either, to be honest.
Bro, everyone, I think pit when they saw him retire.
Right, just the camera on me.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, I got the legs on Marky. He can't pass me on the straight. Oh, he's got 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know, but he boxed, that's why he got a 5 seconds to speed it.
I wonder if he's got a pit from softs, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got him. He's have to.
He's gonna be rapid.
Boxer's not flashing, guys. He's gonna fucking get me.
Yeah, he's not flashing anymore.
Let me know if he does.
He's flashing, he's flashing.
Okay, good. He's something to get me in. Yeah, this is a knife. He's a boxer as well.
He also got 5
Stay with
seconds.
boxer. I just think I could this I'm just gonna stay behind him.
There is a massive gap between me and Marky. As in, no, behind Marky, sorry.
Hold on, let's concentrate, focus.
Yeah, no. You've got it.
I'm also losing focus. What percentage tires are you on now?
My fronts are on 53, my rears are on 46. I've just hit 60% on my fronts.
What I want to say. So it's similar.
just need 5 laps
Wonder
of
if he
fuel
is something
remaining.
running.
5 laps of fuel left.
He made a second mistake.
Alright, Walter is now in P5.
Yeah, I don't think he has enough to catch up to us. Should I go for it now or something? Everything is gonna be decided on the last lap, eh?
You've got this. You got it.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
This guy's so bad.
Yeah, he's struggling. So am I. So is Marky.
I would love to see how much there is to come. I don't know if I do that either now. Have to go for it. He's flashing a bit though.
Holy shit, Marky's dropped off.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Yeah, I tried to send it. Wasn't
Unlucky, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. So.
But G, freaking G!
Yeah, double T5.
Ah!
Let's go, man. Congrats.
Oh, first one, finally.
Oh man, I'm so pissed. I didn't handle that better, to be honest, but it is what it is.
You could
Could have
have.
probably, maybe, I don't know.
It's a tough one, man. But to be fair, where you were at the
No,
start,
that's true. That's
I'd
true.
take that genuinely.
Percy's gonna be pissed. I wonder if maybe Boxer gets reported and I get.
I don't think Boxstall did anything there.
Yeah.
I literally got it on my stream. I was
Yeah.
directly behind it, and I don't know, either Boxstall may have clipped him, or when Percy came back on track, the curb, the outside curb's raised a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
When he came back, it must have unsettled it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. We'll see. I guess it's gonna be fun to watch the back.
No,
For
see,
sure.
you're getting driver of the day, definite.
We'll see. We'll see. You're a shout as well. You weren't that far. Didn't start that far ahead of me as well. Maybe a shared one. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh man, I'm pissed, man. I could have had that one, to be honest. But my tires were also fucked towards the end, man. Like mine was almost red, the tire indicator thing.
I was on 75%. My rears never hit 60 though, so I love this setup.
Yeah.
It's so kind on his tires, but the problem is you've got to run a stiff car if you want to run it, which I don't mind, but a lot of people don't like a stiff setup. So
Damn, man.
are you joining Combox?
Yeah, I am. If there should be. Oh, shit! I turned off my my
I'm
notifications.
joining
That's
it
why.
now.
Yeah, me too, man.
Fifth is Kush, sixth is Siege, Nolsey, seventh, Great Drive, eighth is Wooter, ninth is Chaza, Alhan in 10th position, Green 11th, Co-op in 12th position, 13th is Glock, Vessier 14th, Sweet 15th, Percy 16th, then with Barber 17th. Retirements was Chapier, Liam Yat, and Vessier retired from the French Grand Prix. And we got the drivers that have just jumped into the commentary box as well. And Box, that's your your fifth race win of the season here tonight in McLaren have really started to elevate themselves up the constructors as well, with Markey finishing fourth today. But going to your race win, then how do you feel about that? This is an important day in the championship, is it not?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was pretty bad qualifying, but still I managed to get the win in the race again. So yeah, that's good.
And you've now extended your lead in the World Championship. It's over a race win then. So now we've got some breathing room going into the Hungarian Grand Prix. We're now at halfway, half distance in this championship as well. Would you believe, Ben? But how are you feeling then? Of course, you had a break. Did you feel that break came at a wrong time for you? It doesn't seem to have done, because you seem to be on the top step still.
No, I just had a setup that was just meant for the dry, so it was pretty awful in the wet. I just had no grip, but yeah, I was still pretty happy with my P3 in the end in qualifying.
And of course, there was an action point in Austria, wasn't it, between yourself and Percy? And it seems like there might have been an action point as well in the final couple of turns as well, when you and Percy going side by side. That was a great series of corners there, but unfortunately, it did end up with Percy spinning. What was your viewpoint on that?
Well, I mean, I tried to overtake him, but you just can't overtake him when he's defending. I mean, it's impossible, because if you overtake him, he would just send it into the inside. But yeah, I don't know. I have those actions with him. When I overtake Troy, I never have those issues, so I don't know how it's possible. But you know, probably will be a report again. But in my point of view, I tried to get a good battle, but yeah, he just pushed me off the track, so I'm pushing back, and he went off the track and was ahead of me. So I just passed him back outside of the tracks, because I mean that's fair, because he did the same. So I don't know. We'll see what the stewards will think of it.
And does that, do you change your approach then when you're fighting with Percy? He was your closest rival in the championship, with Troy Moon at second now. But do you have to? It's very much a Verstappen and Hamilton kind of viewpoint from what I was saying in the race. Then, do you have to take a different approach then when fighting Percy?
Well, when I'm behind Percy and I'm trying to overtake, I try to take it a bit more careful, because I know he's defending pretty aggressive and overtakes pretty aggressive. So yeah, I mean, I'm just a bit of a careful driver by overtaking, and I mean, I think the issue that we collide a lot because we have a pretty different driving style. So maybe that's it. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
And of course, McLaren got a really good bucket of points today as well, with Markey getting fourth. McLaren are going for their third constructors in a row then. But since you've gone into that McLaren seat, you've really elevated that team back up to winning ways. Then, so is the constructors just as important as the drivers in your opinion?
Well, it's good to have, by my teammate scoring good points. So yeah, it's another good battle to look at for the constructors. So yeah, I'm pretty glad with that.
Really well done today. Box out your fifth race win of the season. Magnificent stuff indeed. And let's
Thank you.
come to, I think that Troy jumped into the party. I hope he did anyway. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a fool now. Hello, Troy.
Hello, Sean.
Hello. So then we're going to start off with the negatives because I am a bit of a negative Nancy. But in terms of your qualifying performance today, unfortunately you did went down to 14th position. We didn't see what happened on the stream then, and I didn't notice it until Percy told me in the comments. What happened in qualifying?
Man, I don't know, to be honest. Sometimes I just have these moments, where I just go full ham and just continue to push for no reason in quali. I need to stop doing that, man. So basically, I had to set a lap and without thinking, I just go for another push lap, although I'm safe, and I binned it, which wasn't ideal. I don't think I would have contested for pole anyways, because I looked like Percy was on a different level when it came to qualifying, but it would still be nice to be up there, to be fair.
And then go on to more of the positive stuff in the race as well. But my goodness me, your opening 2-3 laps around here tonight was absolutely magical. I don't know how you did it then, but you navigated your way from 14th up to, I think it was 6th or 5th in the opening 2 laps. What was going on there? Goodness me, it seems like they parted the ocean for you.
Yeah, man, I just had to make it work. I started on mediums because I had to do something different. So seeing literally like 80-85% of the grid starting on hards, I was actually happy with it because that gave me a lot of options when it came to strategy and stuff. So yeah, I just had to jump a lot of guys in the start, and then I had an incident with Glock, I believe it was, which I wasn't too happy about, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the safety cars afterwards kind of neutralized that as well. So I don't know what to make of it, to be honest.
And without that incident with Glock, do you think you would have won this race then? Because you was only 0.3 of a second away from Box Tower as you crossed the line-ish. So do you think without that incident you would have been a bit further along to maybe get this win today?
Nah, it's hard to tell, man, because you never know with safety cars afterwards and stuff. I can say almost like I'd say to 80% I could have won if there wouldn't have been any second safety car, because I was one of few guys on hards from lap 8 or whatever, and the mediums were impossible to take to the end from there. So I knew for a fact if I just brought the car home from there, I could have won, or probably would have won. But yeah, then the second safety car came out, and it was a bit. I wasn't too happy about it, but I don't know what to make of it either.
But a good second today from 14th. I think that was a very positive thing to take away from your side. So fantastic. And Mr. Rage is on the podium as well. And believe it or not, he actually wants to talk to me as well, which I'm quite astounded by. Mr. Rage, this is your best result of, I think, of your career, and definitely of the season as well today. You had a superb drive. You are a driver today as well. But yes, you was from start to finish today, wet or dry, you just on it like a car bonnet. What is your secret around here? You must love it.
To be honest, no secret. I don't even know. I genuinely just like France, so, and the setup just felt very nice. So yeah, I genuinely do not know. But that Percy incident did sort of help me. Yeah, I genuinely can't say anything.
And then, but of course, you was also had you had a very good view of the Boxtel and Boxtel and Troy battle up in front as well. So you was on the, I think you was on the medium tires towards the end as well. Did you think you can get past Troy on the hard tires, or was you just, or was you more concerned about Marky behind you?
I was just more concerned of just getting a podium. To be honest, I've had so much. I was been unlucky so far this season, and I've not had a decent result for quite a while. And to get one at front, yeah, I'll take that. I'm not bothered if I didn't get Troye or first. I just wanted a good result.
I think you made your debut here as well last season in the Ferrari. But also, do you think that because this season, I think personally, you and Liam have been driving superbly well in that Haas car. You've been team of the season for me. You've had a bit of some rocky race over the last couple of races, but this has really put a shine back on your season. Then, what is your aspirations then for the remainder of the season? Then, do you have a target specifically for this season for Drivers' or Constructor Championship, or have you got a personal target of your own?
I just want to just take it race by race, see how it goes. Considering that this is my first full season and there's quite a few fast drivers here, I don't want to, just say something and then jinx myself, let's just say. So I'll just take it race by race, but it would be nice to be in the top half of the standings.
Really good stuff. I need to take a tip from your book as well, because I shouldn't say stuff, because I usually jinx other people. Right, thank you very much to Mr. Rage, who got third, his best result of his season and his career as well. Fantastic. We got Troy, who got second today and is now second in the World Championship, and Box has extended his lead in the World Championship and has now got his fifth race win the season. As we have now reached half distance in the Gold Championship, we go on to Hungary. It's the Dust Bowl, very twisty circuit next week. Tomorrow night you've got me again, unfortunately, because Knowlesy is going off to Zurich. And try out those mini rolls, which is good stuff. So you got me tomorrow for silver and for bronze and for the 100% as well. See you tomorrow night for silver. Goodbye. I think I broke me headset.
Oh man, I'm so tired of finishing P2, man. I can't anymore, man. Fuck, it's always like 5 tenths, 4 tenths, man. No! Right, cut the ass, man.
Oh.
Bro, I even fucking sent it last corner. That's not even like me, man. But I had to try something. It was good though. It was a good battle. Just didn't have enough ERS.
I think ERS. No one had ERS that whole race.
Yes. Yeah.
What wings did you have?
Fuck, did I have? I think I had 16-12 wings or something like that.
Oh, okay.
What were your tires in the end, man? Because mine were literally on like 70+% on hards.
Around 65, I think.
Oh wow, I thought it was worse because Rage told me in party he was like on 70, so I expected that you would be on something similar because you boxed the same time.
I didn't watch it, but it probably will be between 65, 70.
No, man. Hey, listen, your battle with Percy, it's like watching Hamilton Verstappen all over again, man.
Fucking hell, man.
I swear. I watch I'm watching more behind myself than I'm watching myself driving, man. That was so entertaining to watch your battle, man. It's a bit crazy, but that's why it's good as well.
Yeah.
I had the popcorn out while I was behind.
Yeah, personally, I love it.
Yeah, no, I love it as well, man. I love it. I just wish they'd take each other out.
It's always one on the upper at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It will happen. There's still plenty of races to go,
probably.
It's good, man. Alright, I'm gonna come off at least. It was still a fun race, considering I started like 15th or something.
Well done tonight, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Goes well.
Yeah.
It's good.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.